Apparently, I fucked up royally on my last video. What up, guys? Fight Fiend Mix here, coming at you with a new video. Thanks for taking the time to stop by and check it out. This is going to be a short one, so it's not gonna take up too much of your time. Before I get started, though, I do want to say don't forget to catch me on FightNetRadio.com with Andrew Lapachet and Lee Honish. It is a boxing-related radio show with a little bit of funnies here and there, and of course the usual. Follow me on Instagram at FightFiendMigs, and then of course here on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good shit. Okay, so apparently I fucked up royally on my last video. That being said, let me just go ahead and correct a few things. We're going to start first with the most obvious, which is the time difference. If you guys saw my last video, I wasn't really sure what time the fights were going to start. I assumed they were going to be similar to UFC 112, where the fights are actually on later on in the evening over there in Abu Dhabi, but early as fuck here in the morning. Well, that's not the case. So before I get to the rest of the video, let me just go ahead and read this quick little paragraph from I think CBS Sports on MMA online. Let me just take a quick look here. It says the fights are tentatively slated to begin the standard UFC start time, meaning a main card start at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 a.m. local time. That's in Abu Dhabi. Early prelims would go on as early or as late as 2 a.m. local time, Abu Dhabi. The UFC's previous events on Yas Island started at 10 p.m. local time, but the current environment surrounding the pandemic and a lack of fans in attendance seemingly led to the standard event start time to accommodate the larger television audience. Okay, so real quick, I didn't even want to. This video is going to be so short that I actually didn't want to set up my tripod. I just had this monopod here, so if it seems a little shaky, my bad. So yeah, I was under the impression that the fights were going to be later on in the evening over there. In other words, it's going to be hot as fuck. That isn't the case. So, epic fail number one, boom, right there. Okay, moving on to epic fail number two. I was fully aware, that the cage and the octagon shown on the beach wasn't exactly where the fights are going to take place. But I was under the impression that it was going to be somewhere near there with an octagon and pretty much near the beach with a canopy, still outdoors, again, similar to UFC 112. Well, once more, I've been proven wrong. I'm actually surprised a lot of people, or not more people, left fucked up comments on my last video, which I'll make sure to leave a link here somewhere. I'm holding the tripod with my other hand, but I'm sure I'll leave a link here for my other video if you guys want to see it. But yeah, apparently the fight's not going to take place outdoors, which I legitimately thought it was. Granted, I didn't really think it was going to be in that fucking cage, but I thought it was going to be something like that. Something like Bash at the Beach, right? 1995. Well, it's not the case. So as I continue to read from CBS.com here, I'm going to go ahead and read this other paragraph for you guys. While there had been talk by White in the past that Fight Island would feature an octagon on the beach, the fights will take place in an arena, and the beach octagon will be used for training and promotional purposes. This is likely due to the temperatures in the 90s and to 100s in the morning and early afternoon in summer months in Abu Dhabi. The exact venue has not been revealed, but it will not be held in quote unquote the arena, the venue where UFC 242 was held in 2019. All right, so epic fail number two. The fight is not going to take place outdoors. It's not going to take place literally on the beach, in an octagon on the beach. Yeah, epic fail number two. So, one of the reasons I kind of fucked up on that last video was because, to be honest, guys, two of my last three videos got over 1,000 views. So I was just like, oh, and I basically, fucking blew my load, and I wanted to strike while the iron was hot, and I totally jumped the gun by posting a prediction fight video without doing the proper research. So my bad for the misinformation there, guys. As far as the fights themselves and the predictions, there were only two fights that I felt the heat, or the outdoor heat, was going to affect. One is going to be Jose Aldo making 135 against Piotr Jan for the UFC bantamweight title. I don't think the heat is going to affect him anymore. It's going to be in a fucking arena. I still think Petr Yan is going to win that fight. I still think he's going to take it into the deep waters. I don't think that Jose Aldo is going to be able to like withstand the 5 rounds. I don't think he's going to be able to go 5 rounds with Yan or Yan. So I still think Yan is going to take that one. Furthermore, I thought the fight was going to be outdoors. That's not the case. I don't think the heat is going to affect Jorge Masvidal at all either. I do still think that the weight cut is going to affect him. The 6 day short notice. Again, I realize that Jorge doesn't exactly get out of shape in between fights. I've never seen him blow up in between fights, so I don't think it's going to be too heavy. I mean, fuck, I'm sure he could just shave his beard and cut his hair, and he'll make weight, no problem. But yeah. So I still think that Kamaru Usman is going to take it. I still feel like Jorge Masvidal is going to try to take the fight early. He's going to put the pressure on Usman early and try to take the fight out, or try to take Usman out early, because I don't think he has a full tank of gas, and he may run out of gas in the later rounds, where I feel Usman is going to take over. So even though those 2 fights that I thought were going to be impacted by the heat of the outdoor arena, I thought the outcome was going to be because of that, or the heat is going to impact the fight one way or another. That's not the case. However, it doesn't change the fact that I still think Usman is going to win in the main event, and Petr Yan is going to defeat Jose Aldo. So, my bad, guys. I totally jumped the gun, and I didn't do enough research on that because, of course, like I said, I tried to I tried to strike while the iron was hot with my last videos being pretty popular, and I was just like, it's kind of like that, dude who just blows his wad too fucking soon, and he's just kind of sitting there like, oh fuck. And then like the girl, that's me, right? And then my viewers is the girl kind of looking at him all awkward, like, so is my Uber here? Kind of deal. So again, guys, my bad. I certainly didn't mean to spread misinformation. I'm gonna do my damnedest to do the proper research on every one of my videos. I generally do anyway, or try to at least. But sometimes I get it wrong, and sometimes I jump the gun, and that's exactly what happened on my last video. Nonetheless, because it's already gotten 50 some odd views, I think, I didn't want to remove it. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll just make another video to correct that. So correction number 1, the fights are going to take place early as hell in the morning, like 2, 3-ish a.m. over there, Sunday morning, July 12th, which is, regular start time here. And then it's not going to be outdoors. It's going to be in an actual arena. Now, they said that the arena hasn't been revealed yet, so that's probably why there hasn't been any photos or anything like that. But now we know it's going to be an arena. They didn't mention an outdoor arena. They didn't say an outdoor pavilion or any of that shit. So, yeah, it's going to be an actual arena. My bad, epic fail, guys. But thank you guys for being understanding and not, like, taking me to fucking task for my errors. Yeah, so thank you once more for watching this video. I will make sure to leave a link for that last video, of course, and then the other videos that got pretty popular. Thank you once more for your understanding, guys. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you guys keep coming back and enjoying my videos, enjoying my analyses of the fights, and from here on out, of course, enjoying the rest of my videos. Thank you once more, guys. You have yourselves a very, very good day, or a good night if you're watching this at night, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.